Hello! Welcome to the second Endtech vlog. My name's Smugless, and I'm going to be showing you what I've been doing on the Endtech server. So, you see this big tunnel here? I dug it. I dug it in one night. It's not completely finished, but it's close enough. All these shulker boxes you see are filled with netherrack. Yeah. And so, what's been going on the server? We just had a world tour with XCOM, which was so much fun, and yeah, so basically I was in XCOM's Twitch stream and in the chat, and I just said, hey XCOM, do you want to come have a server tour on Endtech? And he said, yeah, okay. And so he came in, joined, and yeah, we had so much fun. Like, we just showed XCOM all our awesome projects, and yeah, what did we show him? We showed him the this stuff that I'm about to show you. We showed him the gold farm. We showed him the a bunch of stuff in creative on the creative test world. Yeah, and yeah, it was just so much fun to hang out with XCOM. But what am I showing you guys today? So I'll be showing you the villager infrastructure. So what do we have? We got this portal, which goes to a villager breeder. I'll go through it. Okay, so here we got some dragon eggs. Little dragon egg throne to sit on. And yeah, what have we got? So here's the output for the villager breeder. What happens is basically the way this breeder works is the villagers are in cells down here, and what you want to do is you want to tap on this node block and it will increase this counter, and this counter is basically how many villages are going to be made. So 2 villages are going to be produced, and I can just hit this node block. Now 3 villages are going to be produced, and basically what it does is it dispenses 3 portions of food to the villager pairs in there, and whoops. And so the villagers can breed once they have 3 portions of food, and so this way we can easily choose how many villagers we want, and then they will start to get bred up. So I believe this design is by Captain Wutax, and it was built by Nick. So what next? You press this button, it pulls the villager out and sends him over here, or them over here. So what happens here is the villager goes down first into this water pool, where they basically lose all their POI and beds from over here, and then they get shot up in a soul sand bubble column, and they go into this trade locking station. So basically what this is I'll just get out some more fireworks. Hold on a minute. Okay. So how this works is, I'm just checking what mode it's in. So we have 2 modes. We can send villagers to the trading hall or keep the villagers in trade locking. And what we do is we look at the villager and we think, is that the best trade possible? And if it's not, we just click this trapdoor, they go down, we go to the next one. Not good? Next one. And so basically this is the equivalent to breaking and placing down lots of lecterns, but it's a bit faster. And so yeah, we can just look through the villages, see if they've got the best trades possible, and if they don't, we don't bother keeping them. So we just send them down. And then what happens if you find a good villager? So say this was flame for 5 emeralds, which would be the best. we would come over here, click this lever, and now they're being sent to the trading hall. So what we do is, we find the villager, the good villager. So flame for 6, which is almost good, which is almost flame for 5. So we send him down, and then the villager comes down here, and they get redirected into this water stream. So we'll just show that. Oh no, into this water stream. And they basically go through the whole water stream, come up this soul sand elevator, and come into this area where we have a look at them. And take one out. Now what is this guy? Curse of Vanishing for 10. Now that's perfect. So we want to send him on into the trading hall. And where's he gonna go? So this is our trading hall. And so we've got all the villagers in here. What does this guy have? Silk Touch? Silk Touch for 5. See, that's the perfect trade. So we can buy some Silk Touch. Maybe we want to make a pickaxe or something. And so that's what that's for. Now we've got these super fast blue ice paths. So you can just sprint down the middle. And yeah. So at the moment we've only got a couple villages in. We've got a couple mending, a Silk Touch, some other villages. So our plan is to have this all filled up with all the different possible trades. And then we haven't built it up yet, but we're going to do some shulker box loaders. So all the books will go into loaders. And then we'll send them through the end portal to basically back to central storage. So that's the villager project, and yeah, really nice project. I think Nick was leading that. I'm not actually sure who built up and designed this trading hall. I'll have to ask, and yeah, I'll credit them in the credits at the end. But yeah, what an awesome project. So what else am I going to be working on this episode? Well, I want to finish spawn proofing for the gold farm, which is of high priority, so that we can get lots of bartering and get quartz for observers. And once I've done that, what I want to do is I want to build up an awesome mega tunnel, right? So this whole tunnel that I've mined out, it's not going to remain undecorated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build up this schematic that I've already made. And it's going to be absolutely freaking epic, guys. I'll quickly go into a creative world and show you that. So I'm here in a creative test world, and here we can see a map art that I plan on building up on the server. And this map art is basically really epic. It's well, I'm not gonna actually tell you what it is from, but maybe you can guess, and leave your guess down in the comment section. So here we have the Braid tunnel design. So how it goes, basically, we have a piston bolt here in the middle, so you can AFK on your way there, or we have this blue ice path, so you can take a boat down if you want. And we also have this what do you call it, soul soil path. So if you have some soul soil boots and your elytra runs out when you're halfway down the tunnel, you can just come on here and run down. So that's pretty cool. I haven't fixed the rails properly in the creative world, but when I do it on survival, I'll definitely fix those up. And yeah, so this tunnel, it goes for 1,000 blocks long. And yeah, so this episode I'm basically going to be spending a lot of time collecting materials for it, and what else? I guess building it up. I just showed you my plans for the tunnel, but now I'll show you what else we're going to do this episode, which is we're going to work on a tunnel bore. So the way you get to the tunnel bore is you come over here, come up here, you go through the hole in the ceiling, and you follow this torch path. So where is it? These torches, you just want to follow them, and it goes all the way to a tunnel board. So I'll quickly time-lapse this. Okay, so I'm here at the tunnel bore location. So here we are above the bedrock, where we've got a little bit of a storage area. So we've got some materials for building the tunnel bore, as well as a lot of firework rockets, iron, fire resistance potions, and buckets. So I'll just grab the potion and we'll head on down. Now that's a big hole. So check it out. We've got this 512 by 200 wide hole. And it's pretty big. So our plan is to run the tunnel bore for 10,000 blocks, and then make a 10,000 by 500 world eater, and run it for the whole distance. And that way we will get about 20,000 ancient debris apparently. So at the moment the tunnel bore is a little bit broken. I've just got to fix it up, and after that we'll head to getting some ancient debris with it. Okay, so I'm here in the Nether, in a basalt deltas biome to get some blackstone. So basically what I'm gonna do is just go down this hole and mine around there, looking for blackstone. Got some. So we need 5.28 shulker boxes of polished blackstone bricks, which is gonna take me about maybe an hour to mine. So I'll get doing that and see you in a bit. So I'm here in the nether. I've placed most of the blackstone for the build, and now I've just got to curve some of these rails using a cactus. And yeah, the piston bolt will be almost ready. And then after I build up the piston bolt, I've also got to do the tunnel decoration. So what I've got to do is basically just right click with these cactuses a bunch of times and curve the rails. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, gotta do this for the whole tunnel and then it'll be finished. Okay, so I've also finished spawn proofing for the gold farm now. There are some people in the nether at the moment, but as soon as they log off, this will be running at full capacity, and so yeah, we can get a bunch of gold. So there's already some nuggets in here, and yeah, I won't craft them up now because my inventory is pretty full. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call that an episode. So if you liked the video, consider leaving it a like. If you didn't like it, consider leaving a dislike. And if you enjoy this content and want to see more of it, please consider subscribing. It'll help out the channel a lot. It's just one click from you, but it means a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching, and just stay optimism. Sure. Good night, guys.